Hey guys, this is King Crab Zero. Hey guys, this is King Crab Zero. Hey guys,
I'm going to be playing some. I'm going to be playing
One
some.
second, actually. Okay, there we go. Sorry. For some odd reason, my Twitch volume wasn't muted, which happens sometimes. But yeah, this is King Crab Zero. I'm going to be playing some American Truck Sim today. We're going to be working on the holiday missions, since that's still good till the 16th, and I still have some to complete. I'll probably complete some offline as well, but figure I do as many on stream as I can. Maybe I'll do some more on stream as well, actually, since planning to stream more anyway. But yeah, we'll hop right into it. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to try and get more garages and fill them up with drivers. Actually, let's take a quick look at the garage manager. Is there a... Let's go to garage purchase, actually. I just want to see how many I have left here. Okay. I think last time, which it's been a little bit because, you know, I took like a week and a half off while moving to not stream, just to focus on moving. But I think before I did, I think it counted. I think I have about half of them, but we'll just do another count. So I still have 5 more in Oregon. Okay. We'll have, looks like 31, unless I miscounted, which could have happened. I mean, I was just rushing through it. But let's see how many I do have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. We'll get this one right here. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, I already counted those ones. Okay, so I'm a little bit less than halfway, it looks like. So, yeah, we'll just keep working on that. Actually, no, I was going to say maybe I could just take out a loan, but I think the bake loan only goes up to 100 or up to 500,000, which really isn't worth it in my opinion, because that's only like half a garage in terms of outfitting and everything. So we're just not going to worry about that. External contracts. Let's find this a gift job. Here, we'll go like this. Cool. And then just because we want to get as many done as possible, we'll just grab the shorter ones today. So, cool. Yeah, I'm going to see if maybe I can hop in and get like 5 of these out of the way. If not, we'll see. I'm probably going to go for about 2 hours today. I'm streaming a bit late because I was helping my friend / roommate with his computer. Pretty sure it's having issues specifically with Windows, because like he had it crash on him, and then it boots to, you know, like you can boot into the UEFI screen, and you can get to the Windows recovery thing, but the Windows recovery tool just isn't doing anything really. So pretty sure that it's a Windows issue. Okay, it's behind the building here. Is that what it's saying? I think that's what it's saying, actually. So yeah, let's go this way then. I think we can drive a little bit this way. Yeah, cool. So, okay. Actually, let's angle a little bit better. I wasn't sure where the pickup was going to be here to begin with, so I wasn't sure what my angle needed to be, but yeah, let's try to pull up in here and see if I can line up properly. Okay. More this way. I just wanted to make sure I didn't hit that thing, because if you guys watch these American truck streams, you know I have a propensity to tap those sometimes, so... Okay, let's slowly angle. Okay, it looks like we're lining up decently. Good enough for government work, probably. Yep, good enough for government work. So let's pick this one up. And yeah, let's just get to it. Can I go out this way? Woo. Oh yeah, I remember I switched up the controls a little bit. Or I should say the handling settings a little bit, so it's a little bit looser. Forgot about that. But hey, it'll keep things exciting. Oh, can I not turn left? I'm going to make a left anyway, I don't even care. I'm just going to run this red and make a left. It's going to save a lot of time, because honestly, otherwise it's going to take forever. We'll have to backtrack. Woo! Okay. Yeah, I really did turn down the stability and stuff quite a bit, it feels like. Because, let me tell you, it feels like I'm driving on an ice rink, actually. Oh, wait. Nope. Keep going this lane. Yeah, I think I must have adjusted those settings to end off the stream last time, because I don't remember it being this bouncy per se. But to be fair, like I remember last stream I was like having a little bit of issue with like how they had set up the menus and stuff, because they definitely adjusted them and how the controls work in them. So I think I was trying to fix that, and then I was like, oh, let's just change some of these other settings. Oh, I know what it is. I think it's because, like, I have it so the steering wheel doesn't return to center. Let's change that up, actually. Because I don't like the feel of it not returning to center, and besides, like, it should return to center naturally. Okay, let's see here. Besides, that would definitely be something that would probably be more acceptable using a steering wheel setup, but since I still haven't got one of those, we will worry about this later. Let's see. Is it there? I feel like it was gameplay, but okay, maybe keys and buttons. Okay, it was not that. It had to be gameplay. It had to be. Let's see. Turn those up. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, it does only work for keyboard and gamepad. And let's see here. Braking intensity. Okay, so those are probably all fine. Let me just see how that affected everything here. Okay, much better. Much better already. I can definitely tell it's still a little bit looser on the road. Like, I don't have quite the control of if everything was maxed out setting-wise, but this definitely feels much better. Also, you guys will have to remind me to get fuel when I get to the first town that we're dropping off at, because I just looked over at my fuel and I literally have basically none. So, fun stuff. Oh my, why are they slowing down so much? Oh, it's because that guy was turning. And he was turning too. You gotta love their super early turn signals, you know? Like, that's one thing that always bugs me in real life too, is like people wait until last minute to flip on their turn signals. It's like if you're going to turn, it's really helpful to, flip it on early so people know you're going to be slowing down. Or at least give some indication you're going to slow down, not like basically turn your turn signal on last minute and then just like hit the brakes really hard and be like, oh, look at that, I slowed down. I'm going to make this turn now. It's going to be really good. Okay. Just be a little bit careful through here, because again, like, these stability options aren't at 100%, so not as likely to be able to stick to the road. Much more likely to flip than I was before, so okay. I was gonna say, definitely could feel the, reduced turning power there. It was getting a little bit dangerously close to that wall, you know? Okay, let's see if it makes you stop off this way station. I feel like it will because I haven't stopped off on one yet. Okay, maybe not. Look at that, I got lucky, apparently. Since we've already driven this road, I'll at least roll through here. That way I can at least discover that. Like, I realized that I should have done that earlier, too. There was, like, a spot that I hadn't discovered that would have just been off the road, since I've already come this way before. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, let's, right next to a fuel station. Might as well stop in here. Oh my god, that was that was a lot of money on fuel. Almost 1,000. I honestly wonder if the fuel prices in these, like in this game, like if it ever updates to be closer to what the current fuel prices are, or if it's just always the same price, like since they released the game. Because if it's like, if it updates to be closer to what the average fuel prices are, that'd be pretty cool. I'm only wondering that because, like, I only know the fuel prices for my area, so I can't really attest for, like, these out-of-state areas. And if we end up back towards my area, I'll be able to tell whether it feels like a realistic price or not. Though I guess I didn't actually look at what the diesel prices were, since that's not something I generally care about, since I don't have a diesel-powered vehicle. But, you know, if I did, I'd probably be much more familiar with it. Okay, let's reel it back a little bit. Okay. That was the perfect roundabout right there. Definitely no mistakes. Definitely didn't, like, basically just drive over the roundabout. Oh man, I was hoping there'd be a passing lane. Oh, look at that. There basically is. That worked out perfectly. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that car doesn't know how close. Yeah, he was to death there. I was definitely not stopping near as quick as I was hoping to. Oh, look at that. I have two of the exact same car in front of me. I'm just going to assume that everyone in Wyoming just drives the same car now. Sorry, I was looking over at my Twitch feed there. It just looks like it was being a little bit slow and glitchy. Which is weird, because I definitely have the upload speeds and stuff needed for it, but I don't know. It might just be, yeah, trying not to cooperate with me. It might just be, you know, trying to be a pain. We'll see, though. But I don't feel like I've had any real issues prior with, like, the new internet and streaming, so... And yeah, it looks like Streamlabs isn't reporting any sort of streaming issue. So, I don't know. Twitch is just being weird on me. Okay, look at that. We can probably line this one up pretty well. Slow her down a touch. And boom, look at that. Just drop the trailer here and we're all good. Yeah, this like defaulting straight to the thing's kind of good, but it's kind of bad as well. Because with the whole syncing to World of Trucks part there, like, yeah, it defaults straight to the cancel option. And as soon as I saw that window pull up, I totally thought about just pressing the button. So, it's a little bit bad. Okay, search. Oh, look at this. We're going to basically just go straight back to where we came from. Which is perfectly fine. Again, I just want the shorter deliveries just to get a few more out of the way today. Be nice to get 5 in total, which means I just need to maybe get 4 more of these out of the way. If that makes it like a little bit too quick, I might might keep doing some more. Okay, looks like it's tucked to either... No, it's not tucked back in there, I wouldn't think. Maybe it is, I don't know. Let's go take a look. The map makes... Okay, it is behind the thing. Yeah, sometimes the flags in these games, or in this game, doesn't quite line up the way you'd expect it to. So sometimes it can lead you a little bit astray. I love how it says that there's room to get behind here going this way, but there's definitely not. So let's just take this road and we'll kind of make a roundabout. Okay, cool. Look at that. And, let's see. We'll try to pull in this way and then see if we... Yeah, we should be able to back up that way. Yeah, because when you look at the flag from this side, it totally looks like it's in that little cubby. Whereas, like, when you get closer and stuff, it's actually behind the building, it looks like. So, yeah. Let's try and line this up then. Okay, let's check this mirror. Oh yeah, we're totally lined up with this. Totally don't have to correct this. Ah, sweet. I actually can't believe I lined it up. And, yeah, one single go there. Okay. Looks like this one's 124 miles, so shouldn't be too long a delivery. Yeah, I think we should definitely be able to get the 5 deliveries out of the way that I was hoping for. So, looking forward to that. Again, might add another delivery or two at that point if it feels like it's been too short. We'll see, though. We'll see. Ah, cool. I can even discover this little corner that I didn't get to discover earlier, so that'll be pretty cool. Discovering the whole map is kind of also one thing I want to do. It's just not as high priority as, like, getting all the garages for me, but it's up there, yeah. Like, I feel like, you know, having the whole map discovered is probably part of, like, what you'd need if you want to consider 100% done, so... Probably shouldn't speed since I'm right behind this police officer. Or maybe it's a better reason to speed. Who knows? I mean, he won't see me coming. Okay, I must have bumped my mouse because it's give me a little bit of bounce there. There we go. That's one thing I've noticed is if you bump your mouse when you're using a gamepad, like your mouse will kind of mess up your view a little bit, and then also it'll make your camera bounce back and forth a little bit. Okay, there we go. Felt like my wheel there was getting a little bit out of control on me. Must have bumped it in some way that it didn't like. Well, I should say my gamepad. But, yeah, my steering wheel is getting out from under me. It's trying to turn me the wrong way. I feel like both me and that truck next to me got like super close to the cars in front of us. Like if I was in any of the cars in front of us, I probably would have had like no shit moment. Been like, oh man, this is where it ends. The semi's just, yeah, he's gonna ram into the back of me. He's gonna crush me. It's gonna be it. Why late Christmas? Well, I'll tell you why it's late Christmas, because it's still the Christmas event, bud. So I still have to get some of the Christmas event done. Basically, I had to make 15 of the gift deliveries. I had done 5 before the stream, so I'm going to probably do 5 or 6 if they're really short ones tonight, and then I might do some more tomorrow to finish it off. Or, I mean, we'll see. But yeah, it's late Christmas because it's the Christmas event still. Basically, I have up until the 16th to get the Christmas event done, which is easily possible. Like, since I'll be streaming, you know, a lot more, and I can also play this in probably a little bit of my free time. Yeah, it's mostly just to get the community events done, since if you get your part of the community event done, you get rewards, and then if like the whole community meets certain goals, like the whole community will get rewards and stuff. So it just kind of adding to that, kind of taking it upon myself to get my part done at least. I honestly wonder if they set the standards for like everyone like in such a way that if everyone just did the amount required from them, that the community goals would be met. Or I wonder if it's like, you know, you have to go kind of above and beyond to get like all the community stuff done, because I honestly don't know on that. See, I think, I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow, because I'll probably do a little bit of a stream tomorrow as well. I think I might continue on Danganronpa, though. Since, yeah, I didn't complete that, you know, on Christmas. I only got like the first trial out of the way. So there's still what, like basically 4 trials to do. So yeah, I think that'll probably be the next thing I'll stream. I mean, if I stream tomorrow, that'll probably be what I stream, or maybe some more American Truck Sim. Haven't decided yet. I'll probably announce it, in my Discord sometime as well.
I think Danganronpa is the better choice.
Yeah, probably, but I mean, it really depends. I mean, I guess if I'm going to do this next Friday, we'll see where this puts us, like in terms of the community gift goal for the American Truck Sim. Like, if I can get 5 out of the way today, 5 or 6, I'll definitely just put this off till this coming Friday, since I should be able to get it all done then. Yeah, Danganronpa would be pretty good, especially since it's a game that, I also quite enjoy.
Plus, it gives me more clip fodder.
Yeah, it probably does give you more clip fodder. I mean, to be fair, the thing that I specifically, that you clip farm from me so far with it was, something that could have happened on any stream,
But it didn't.
True, it did happen on the Danganronpa one.
There was also another part that I think that was clip worthy, but I couldn't remember what it was.
I mean, you could always like rewatch it, or if you want, I could always look through it. But I don't know what you think is clip worthy, so.
That's what I'm saying. I can't remember what it was.
Well, you should rewatch it sometime then.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you hate me. That's what this is.
I thought you already knew that.
Okay. Well, as long as we've established that's what really matters. Yeah, no, I mean, I could probably rewatch it. I feel like there might have been a part that I said to clip during. I don't know if it ever got clipped. But yeah, nah. I feel like Danganronpa definitely gives me a lot of opportunities to comment on things, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's like, oh yeah, this game's all about finding inconsistencies in people's arguments and stuff, and it's like, well, let me just find inconsistencies in the game itself. Because like sometimes it'll be like, wait a second. I feel like what you just said doesn't necessarily, makes sense, or isn't necessarily an inconsistency, or you're calling it consistency but it isn't, so but with the idea in mind of streaming more often, I'll probably play, plenty more games, Whether it be Danganronpa or more ATS or, there's definitely some Switch games I'm looking to, play on stream. And then, I know you and I discussed the possibility of doing like a Mega Man X race, or was it Mega Man Classic race?
X.
Okay,
I prefer X.
I would much prefer X too, but X as well. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I do love Mega Man X2 as well, but just to be clear, I would much prefer Mega Man X over like just the traditional Mega Man series. Like, the traditional Mega Man series, like, that's a fucking meat grinder, you know what I mean? It's been a long while since I played Mega Man X, but for a while there, I was actually pretty good at getting through it pretty quickly. I mean, in a relative term. Not like, oh man, I was coming close to like speed record or speed run records or anything. I think the last time I played it, I think was, it might have been more, I might have played more recently, but I remember one of the last times I played it was literally because I was having a roommate play it, because he's like, oh, you know, I like hard games like Dark Souls. And I was like, okay, well here, why don't you play like Mega Man X? And he started playing it, and then like, I think 30 minutes later or whatever, he's like, I can't do this. I was like, what the hell? I thought you liked hard games. He's like, yeah, I do, but I just can't manage this. And I was like, come on. Yeah, you said you liked hard games. He's like, no, there's no way. So I just like, okay. And yeah, I just sat down in front of him and like beat it in one go. Like, I'm sure I probably lost a life or two there, but it's like I never got a game over screen, so it was mostly like, come on. You say you like hard games, yeah, you're like, oh, Dark Souls is super hard. Then I put like this this platformer in front of you that's relatively hard, not necessarily super hard or anything. And then you're like, oh, I can't do it. It's like, what the hell? I feel like I was conned. I feel like you lied to me. I feel like you don't like hard games. I feel like you specifically like Souls games, you know? No agreement there? And Mavericks has left the chat, everyone. Oh, look at that. Almost to the delivery area for this. Yeah, today's deliveries are going super well. Though this did take a little bit longer than expected. Just a touch longer than expected. Hopefully the next delivery it has me make will be a bit quicker. I mean, I guess it probably really can't be a bit quicker, yeah, if it's the same delivery. But we'll see. Because, I don't know. I feel like the time in game used to be scaled as such that, you know, like an hour in game would be, I think, about like 5 minutes real world. I'm starting to think like maybe they rescaled that time, because yeah, I haven't been having that same luck with the time, or maybe just that, like, you know, I'm not making deliveries, they're all freeway travel or something. Yeah, okay, we're just going to, I'm just going to call it good enough right here as soon as it gives me the option. Cool. I totally came from the wrong way there. Okay, continue. And then do that. Route length and sort by gifts. Ah, sweet. It's the exact same one. Yeah, I don't know that we've used this trailer yet today, so let's use this one just to change things up a little bit. Get a little bit different trailer. I don't know. Actually, let me see. Yeah, it's a bit longer. Let's see. How long does that say? Trip time's 5 hours. Or trip time there is about. I guess it is about 5 minutes per hour. I just thought it was about 2 hours per trip, but I guess it's been closer to 3 hours. So that would make sense. Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought I heard a cat behind me, but it was you instead.
Yeah.
I was like, ah, there's Misty. Oh wait, nope, I was wrong.
This is what I usually do. Get on them and go up.
Right.
For 10 minutes. But it's like, man, I'm missing this one. I'm just gonna evade.
Right.
That's what everyone has to do.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's fair. I mean, after I get done, since we'll have your compute. Well, it'll probably take me a little bit to get your computer fixed, but.
Oh yeah, and after getting the recovery screens up and everything, like all the fucking error messages and everything are all telling me that's a problem. So it's definitely a Windows problem.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured. Because again, when you said potential hardware errors or something, my first thought was like, well, generally when you have a hardware error, you'll get.
Well, I could admit black screen of death, and like I said, when you were trying to diagnose one thing, usually oh, it could be one of these 50 problems.
Right.
Being, various hardware and software.
Exactly.
So that point there was basically who I tried looking this up, got the
Right. No, I get that. Because that's the thing. It's those errors can be relayed to so many different things, but. Yeah, I was like, well, it's probably some sort of software, and, after we went through it all, it's like, okay, it's definitely a Windows error. So.
Yeah, once we find that
Yeah.
Reboot screen or back up on option, all that, they kept saying we problem. Okay.
Exactly. So. Yeah, what I'll do afterwards is I'll just again back up your data and everything, and then we'll just do a full fresh install.
Ubuntu Linux.
Huh?
Ubuntu Linux.
I mean, we could.
I'm sick of Bill Gates.
I mean, if that's what you want, I'll set it up for you, man.
Actually, that'd be. Could you actually?
Yeah, I could, and it would give me the experience that I need, so I can later switch to Linux.
When I went to IS, I actually got a bit of time on. I was running and it's pretty.
Yeah.
It picks up getting. It's like switching to Macintosh. It's everything's.
Right.
It just takes getting used.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's anything I've seen on Linux is usually there's definitely some getting used to. You might have to find some ways to access things that you didn't have to do before, because obviously you don't have the same things as Windows, but generally it can do most of the things you need to do, especially if you're also willing to run a virtual machine if need be.
Oh, that's cool. So how I because I get with fine arts building, various types of software that you can fiddle around with on a keyboard.
Yeah.
And whoever did that machine decided it should use Linux. But, you know, Windows operating system. But yeah, I mean, I had very little access to it, mind you, but the few times I did, completely unrecognizable.
Right. Yeah, I think I've had experience with like using Ubuntu like once. So it's like, yeah, I can't even remember like whose computer it was, or like, because I think I was pretty young at that time.
Yeah.
But like I remember it just being like it looked quite different, but it seemed fairly similar to Windows.
Right. Well, and from what little I understand, doing a Linux operate.
Right.
But who knows? People say all kinds of things. They can't be trusted.
Well, as I've said, like the easiest ones I've heard usually are like either Ubuntu or Mint.
Yeah.
Like those, it seems like anytime I hear people talk about like what the best ones for like someone coming off Windows might be, like those usually come into the conversation. So
Yeah.
you can definitely, if you want, like I'll look up all the stuff I need to get that set up for you.
I make the process unnecessarily arduous or long. I would be kind of interested at this point. You know, everyone does. At some point.
Right. Well, and the thing is, it's like those two shouldn't be like arduous or hard.
Yeah.
I think the harder ones are usually like ones like running on the Arch type system.
Yeah.
Because those ones generally
Well,
do a lot more in like.
I don't have a PhD. I don't want anything to.
Right.
I
Well,
just want a Windows alternative at this point.
yeah, and those two should be good for that. Whereas
Yeah.
like something like Arch, which again, yeah, I don't have any experience with using Linux, but it looks like you have to do a lot more in like stuff kind of like the command prompt, you know.
Right.
Whereas, you know, I think for Ubuntu and Mint, which I think Mint, maybe not. I know there's one that's like a little bit more user friendly. That's also Arch, but it's like maybe that's Mint. It's like, wait, no, Mint might be something else. I don't know. Either way, like, yeah, those two should be perfectly fine. So if you want me to set those up, I can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think that would be. I don't know. I think if you're looking for a Windows alternative,
Exactly. So yeah, I'll as soon as I'm done streaming, then I'll
oh, yeah,
look into
and
that.
I'm not trying to interrupt your stream.
Oh, I know.
I'm seriously just looking in on it. What do we do with the computer?
Oh, I kind of figured. Yeah, no, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, no, I'll definitely get that all handled for you though, so you don't like have to worry about losing any of your data or, you know, not having a computer for too long. Since I know you also use your computer for important stuff, so.
Oh yeah, that was. Damn it! I biggest primary user.
Right.
I've just been on a trying to get over it. Fucking up. I think that's just happened.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. It's just like a ill-timed like error or whatever.
Yeah.
The one thing is gaming on Linux is different.
Yeah.
With Steam, if you're running things through Steam, it should be fairly easy if it's if they can run it through Proton.
Yeah.
Because anything that runs through Proton or whatever, like basically Steam will kind of do the in-between emulation for Windows or whatever. So, but we'll burn that bridge when we cross it, you know.
Yeah, yeah. You should cross it before you. Just don't want anyone else to cross.
Oh man. Yeah, the most friendly way to operate, you know.
Exactly.
I think I might have pulled up too close here. I can't see my green light or red light. Okay, it was a red light. Yeah, well, as you guys hear, I guess I'll be setting up some Linux later. Which is actually pretty exciting. I've been thinking about switching to Linux myself, so it'll be a good experience in seeing how to set up Linux, and then also, being able to kind of work with it just a little bit to get it set up and see how to install things.
It shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I've installed it before.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know you were a big old Linux user.
I don't like Linux, but I bought a computer that ran Linux, and I was trying to switch it over to Windows, so I had to reinstall Linux, but it wasn't too hard.
Fair enough. Like, honestly, I've been thinking about switching to Linux for a while, just because it's one of those things where Windows can be such a pain sometimes. And like...
What kind of issues are you running in Windows?
Huh?
What kind of problems are you running to Windows?
I mean, sometimes you'll just get updates that like fuck over other things and stuff. And Windows like generally doesn't, have the support and stuff at first. Like usually they'll like hotfix any update that fucks up things later. But sometimes you might go a little bit with like an update that fucks everything over before they get like a good hotfix out there. Like, I remember for a bit there, I can't remember if you had the same problem, but I remember I had a problem that came from like a Windows update, or like basically when it updated, I think it affected something in certain graphics cards or something. And I remember I was getting like kind of stuttering issues and stuff for a while when streaming, like, or even when not streaming, I should say. With games where it's like normally I wouldn't have any stuttering issue, so. And then I don't know, Linux also gives you like more privacy. Windows is very much like in your business, Oh yeah, as Ryan just said, it's called Windows, like they're looking into your windows, so. Yeah, no, yeah, I kind of like that. It's privacy. It's also like open source software, so you can really see like the meat and potatoes of it. See if there's anything that isn't, kosher in there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, that's what it is, Ryan. It's sabotage. Because of your pet project, they're like, oh man. As I said, I like to think it was because he watched a Why Skyrim Sucks video and then played Skyrim right after.
Yeah, I made fun of Skyrim and like, oh, this game is such a pile of shit. Albeit an enjoyable one. You're gonna make fun of it. Enjoy playing.
Exactly. It was that Todd Howard guy, man. He came straight for your computer.
Sabotage.
He's like, we gotta brick this guy's system because he watched a video complaining about Skyrim, which, to be fair, like it addressed a lot of the same things you talked about, that's issues with Skyrim. Though it also had issues with stuff that you don't necessarily have issues with.
Exactly. We complained about a couple of things. Actually, I think it. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
I'm scared. But, yeah. Anyway, that's. I should probably.
Right. Yeah, because Windows just has a whole bunch of like telemetrics and stuff that monitor like your data, personal info, all that. So it's kind of like if you can avoid that, it'd be nice. Which is also again a big reason why I want to switch to it eventually.
I guess
Yeah, you give me the test case. We can have you try all the different distros. That way I can be like, okay, this distro looked pretty cool. I'm going to choose that one. But Sam, you said one of the computers you had Linux. Do you know which one it had specifically? Was it Ubuntu or was it something else?
It was Ubuntu.
Okay. But you only had like a very brief experience with that.
Like a couple weeks.
Okay. Did it seem easy enough to navigate, or was it, just kind of like, was it really different at first, or was it fairly standard?
It was similar. There were a few things I had to go looking for, but
Okay. That doesn't sound too bad then. I'll lean on that one for now. I think the funniest one to set Ryan up on, though, would be Arch.
what is that?
Because that one, like, requires a lot more, computer savvy. Like that one, I mean, that's the one that Mudahar uses, some ordinary gamers, and, a lot of times you'll see a lot, like when he has to do a lot of things, he has to use, I forget what they call it for, Linux, but basically like the command prompt stuff that you'd see.
Let's say get him something that he has to use command prompt for everything.
Oh my god. I mean,
you want to use the mouse? You gotta open up command prompt.
The one benefit to Arch Linux though is, you get to brag about using Arch Linux. Like, even for Mudahar, like, it's kind of funny. Like, he kind of reinforces that stereotype. Because it's like, everyone that uses Arch is like, oh, I use Arch, by the way. Oh my god. I've thought about maybe trying Arch, but I'm even hesitant to, so it's like, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm sure you could figure it out given time. Right, the one that, like, basically you're in full control of everything, But you'd have bragging rights.
Yeah. Hold my pet project.
Exactly. Well, I mean, you should be able to do that from Ubuntu as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Finally get it. Like,
Let me tell you a song about VPNs, man. Like, I use a VPN, but there is a bit of a learning curve there too, because you'll realize really quick that, like, websites will block you out sometimes. So sometimes you have to, like, adjust your
Settings?
Yeah, like what type of server you're connected to, or where the server is that you're connected to, like.
well, where is that? That's the least of it.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful. Yeah, I haven't. I don't know if because I use NordVPN. I don't know if they offer Russian service. I'll have to check them next time.
Yeah.
Be like, if they do, I'll definitely have to be like, here you go, Ryan. Here's my login info. I think I still have like one or two more
You know what,
devices I can attach to it.
Well, we'll out through a Russian server because of all of the documents.
Oh my god. And then you know, you'll have to set up an NFT that'll just be basically a virtual bag of F91s.
Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. What do you mean this is?
Oh man, that would just be hilarious though.
I'm pretty sure I just get an in. Not a bad one.
Oh well.
They'd be like, we're totally secret warrant fucking Isaac Courtyard being airbrushed out of existence at this.
Exactly. Oh man. That'd be hilarious. Basically the digital equivalent of like, you know, fucking going through an airport the wrong way.
Exactly. The digital equivalent. What do you mean? F91W Ziploc baggie off of their watch band is suspicious. I don't understand, sir.
Exactly.
I've never heard of.
Oh man, Sam. So you're telling me you've never had an issue with Windows ever? That's weird. I've definitely had plenty of them throughout time. Usually.
At least nothing from Windows itself.
Yeah, usually mine have been from like Windows updates.
If I've ever had an issue, it's like because I was messing around with stuff I shouldn't have messed.
Yeah, as I said, most of mine have been from Windows updates. Which, this all comes back to, you know, depending on, like, what your hardware and other stuff can be, like, sometimes an update can cause problem for some people with certain hardware and not others, like, depending on the architecture of that or the, you know, actual firmware for that hardware.
I mean, I'm sure if you're running the latest stuff, you're going to run into more issues.
Right. Well, and it's not even like, you know, I was running bleeding edge stuff when I was having graphics card issues, because I think the 30 series was already out. But, like, you know, I was having a bit of issues with my 20 series graphics card, so I don't know. I think it just depends, like, on the firmware, the architecture, and, you know, various other factors. Like, for some people, it'll just all work. And other people, it's just you'll get issues. Could also be because, like, you know, I always run like the Pro edition of Windows. Maybe that has something to do with it. So are you just running like? Are you running Pro? Or are you running just like regular Home edition?
Let me double check. I think it was regular. I think my older computer has Pro.
Fair enough. Yeah, because I have Pro. Like, I always install Pro on like the ones that I use, and I think.
Yeah, I have the home version.
I think when I set Ryan's up, I think I also set his up with Pro initially as well.
Why?
Because Pro gives you like a few more features.
I think the only major feature you get is just being able to remote.
Well, you can remote, plus it also allows for like a greater RAM. So like if eventually you do decide to like upgrade to like a massive amount of RAM, like
yeah, Cam, you're gonna need 300 gigabytes of RAM.
No, it's not 300 gigs. I think if you're running Home Edition, I think that goes up to like 64 gigs, which I'm already at.
Because you need more than 64.
Yeah. I need 128. which is the limits of Pro, I think.
Wait, am I at 32? Oh yeah, because they're both 16. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because you'd bought. I assume you're still using that 16 gig stick that you bought off me.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's so weird with the HP whatever thing that has the single 16 gig stick. Like, you think they'd have like either 2 8 gig sticks or something else. Because yeah, that definitely slows it down having only that single RAM stick. No, I think you know, having all 4 slots filled can potentially be a little bit slower in one way. Like, I think your speeds are a little bit slower, like, you know, the hertz that you'd see. But on the flip side, I think that, you know, generally it's still a bit faster because you do have access to greater memory bandwidth at that point. I only have 2 sticks of 32 gig each, though, so it's not like I have to worry about having 4 sticks. Yeah, you get to look forward to dealing with the computer a little bit. Just a little. It's like you get to look forward to dealing with the computer here in just a little bit.
You didn't get it fixed?
Nope. No, it's Windows itself is all fucked up. Like, whatever Windows done fucked itself. We even tried to do like the recovery tools and stuff, like, you know, reinstall from drive and keep files, and then like uninstall like latest update and stuff like that, and something with Windows just decided that, you know, it gave up. So we did try everything we could, though, and it's like, nope, that's not quite working. So what I'm going to have to do is basically what I'm going to do is save all his data.
That reminds me, I have a Linux-based recovery key somewhere.
Well, I can just download Linux online.
No, it's on a thumb drive, but it's a Linux-based tool. When basically what it does is you plug it into your computer, and it'll run Linux on it, so you can diagnose whatever issue you have on your operating system.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is though. I kept it for emergencies, but I don't know where I left it.
Well, you know, again, we'll just get them switched over to Linux itself. Which honestly should be pretty easy. It just, the part that'll probably take a little bit longer is just backing up all the data before getting them switched, you know? Because I know some of it's on a solid state, and then other parts of it's on hard disk drive. So I know the hard disk drive will probably take a little bit, just because, you know, the transfer speeds aren't quite as quick with those. But otherwise, though, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think he has near as much data as I do. Like, if I had to back up all my data, fuck, man, it would take forever. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Look at that. Okay, cool. I love that your vehicle's not in the perfect technical state. It's like, oh man, my tires are like maybe a little bit low or something, because like you can see that the display for truck condition there looks like it's just normal road wear, not like any actual damage. See, what I really wish I had right now, though, I really wish I had one of those, you know, USB things that you can plug a hard drive into. Because that would be super convenient. So that, because like what I'll have to do is I'll have to like, you know, hard line his hard drives in my system. Yeah, one of the ones that you can just plug a hard disk into. Well, if you can find it, that'd be cool. Otherwise, I'll just hardline into my system when the time comes. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's basically where, yeah, you'd plug it into the computer, and then, like, when you pop the drive in, it should just read the info, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you can like find that without, yeah, putting in too much effort, that'd be great. I mean, otherwise, if it's going to be like a whole ordeal, like, you don't have to worry about it. Because, again, I can just hardline everything into mine if I have to. That's pretty cool. If you can find that, it'll make my life a little bit easier. Ah, Sam, what, Frankie's off on, like, Sundays and Mondays, right?
Why?
Because we gotta talk about, you know, Serial Experiments Lane.
You finished watching it?
I can finish it before he's off on Sunday or Monday. As I said, like, prior, I'm only, like, a couple or a few episodes away from finishing it. So, basically there.
I mean, I haven't started yet, so...
What the hell?
Well, because it's on Funimation, and I was gonna let you finish watching before I started watching it.
Okay, fair enough.
But you're taking your sweet time.
I'll try to get it finished tonight then. How about that?
Oh, the person that has more free time is taking his sweet time watching it.
Hey man, I got other stuff going on as well. Just because I have, you know...
I mean, you were sick. Yeah, you had perfect time to watch it.
Yeah, I was obviously deathly ill. Yeah. Super deathly ill. But just cherishing my last days, you know? But no, I'll probably, I'll try to finish that tonight, Ben. As I said, I only got like a few more episodes, I think. Like, I think I finished episode 9. I think there's like 12 episodes. Maybe there's 13. If there's 13, I got like 4 episodes left then. Which I can knock out in a night, you know what I mean? People, I don't know. You guys are. I have no clue what they're doing. You see them just like backing up into the roadway there? I mean, did you see that, Sam? Did you see that? I'm gonna take that as you didn't see that. I feel like they may have simplified the wrench logo for where they fix things, the mechanic shops in game. Cause look at that wrench logo. It looks so simple. Like it's 2 parts now, and I'm pretty sure it was more curved before.
Hey,
Like,
what logo?
so if you look at my mini map there, you can see what kind of looks like a wrench.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they simplified that from what it was, because like I'm pretty sure it was all one solid piece before. It was a bit more curved on the sides. I could be wrong, or maybe it's just because I'm seeing on the mini map. Let's take a look. Scroll in. No, they definitely changed it up. I feel like they have. I feel like the logos all look more angular. I could be wrong. I feel like they do. Why would you let them get away with that, Sam? Why wouldn't you tell me that they changed things up?
I don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. that checks out. I was hoping I could just go. That's not the case. I think I'm just gonna go for it and speed things along. I can't remember which. I think this is the 4th delivery. I think you guys still have 1 more to get to 5. We'll see though. We'll see. If this is the 4th delivery, though, I might just call it after this delivery, just so I can get to computer technical stuffs. Everyone's favorite thing. I know that's your favorite thing, Sam. Don't you just love working on computers?
I mean, I haven't done anything recently, so.
No. What's the last, like either like what's the last hardware or software thing you've done with your computer? In terms
Oh
of
wait, are we counting software?
Well, I mean, in terms of like big changes, like OS type stuff.
I mean, does adding an equalizer program count?
No, no. As I said, it'd be like OS stuff, like just an easy install type program where it's like you install it, it's all good to go. Wouldn't necessarily count, but like again, like you're installing a full-on operating system, or if you have to install like a really hard to install program, we have to kind of like manually set where like all the install stuff's going to be, and you know all the install parameters, then maybe. Because I mean, I've definitely installed some stuff where it's like you have to set like install parameters, and sometimes you have to even choose like which portions you actually install.
I mean,
Oh man. Well, I haven't even modded then the Skyrim. Oh, we can make it a personal recording. I'll make it happen. Oh yeah. That'll be a good rendition. Anyway, though, that was the fourth delivery there. I think I'm going to call it here, though. And then, yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to play some Danganronpa tomorrow, Danganronpa, however you want to pronounce it. And, yeah, you can check me out on Twitch. You can check me out on YouTube, King Crab Zero for both of those. In either of my About sections on Twitch or YouTube, you can find the links to the other. You can also find my Instagram, and you can also find the most important thing, which is the official King Crab Zero server. That's usually where I'll post any big updates, and yeah, you can find me hanging out in there on occasion. So I will catch you guys later. You have a good night.